Welcome back to Porn Stars After the Shoot with your two hosts. Yeah,
Random
not quite that
Geezer.
one. Random Geezer 1 and Random
That's my
Geezer
porn
2.
star name.
Yes, it is actually, isn't
Random
it? I forgot
Geezer.
about that.
Come round to see your plumbing.
Yes, that's the name of the name of his OnlyFans, Random Geezer.
Random Geezer, that's the one.
Yeah. So it's been a couple of weeks actually since you've been on the old.
It's been a couple of
podcast.
minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah. What's been happening in the life of some Random Geezer?
Not a lot. Random Geezers don't really do a great lot.
No, I've heard that as well.
I've done a bit of fishing, as usual. Not caught a great lot. I am fishing right now as well, so I always say this, but
play.
You never know. I might get a take.
I tell you what, that would be podcast history if you can get that.
Yeah, because there's a good chance everybody else has caught on here camera. Recently. Yeah.
Yeah, just bar you. You're the only person who hasn't caught anything.
Yeah, that'll be me. Saying that, usually when it starts going dark, I start catching.
Well,
so we might be all right.
Another 4 hours yet.
4 hours or so, innit?
So, what's on your T-shirt, I see?
My T-shirt is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it's got a flaming octopus on it.
Okay.
Cool, innit?
That, yeah. I thought we could talk about that, to be fair. On just how
random... Sorry, carry on.
Just how disappointing the actual Red Hot Chili Peppers were in live.
Yes. Well, that was my first gig, so I didn't really have much to go off. So I thoroughly enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah.
Then I've been to other gigs afterwards.
Yeah.
And then realised that how slightly disappointing they were.
I didn't know that was your first ever at that.
That was my first ever concert gig, whatever you want to call it.
Wow.
I'd been to like a dance music
I had no idea.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to a dance music thing, an ice rink, and it was called Chill. But it was my first proper
sounds
band.
Like discotheque.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just went with some friends. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first band gig concert I'd have been to.
Yeah. Did you wear a Burberry hat as well?
Probably. I can't rule it out.
I can see it now. A Burberry hat, a Fred Perry polo shirt that was a little bit manky.
Yeah, or the jumper. I had the jumper.
Yeah, the jumper, and some scrubby tracksuits.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, that's fucking standard Whitchurch behaviour, that.
Oh God, yeah. It was in Telford, so I had to dress up a bit, or down a bit. Down.
Bloody hell, say no more. You should have said,
to dress down a bit.
It was Telford.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Telford wearing any nice clothes, do you?
No, God, no. I wouldn't have had any left on.
Right, so this is completely off the top of my head, this. Speaking of Telford, what's the most scared you've been in the UK in a place?
I got chased by a man that might have had a knife. He might have not have done. I wasn't hanging around to find out because I had a mobile phone box in my hand and he was trying to rob me for it.
Oh, whereabouts was that?
Near the town centre.
Yeah, but whereabouts in the country?
Telford.
Oh, so that was Telford as well?
That was Telford. I just don't like Telford. Sorry to anybody that actually lives in Telford. You probably don't like it either, but...
No.
You did not.
Yeah, because mine was definitely London for this country, for the scariest. I thought I am getting stabbed here. Stabbed and maybe molested.
Yeah, I've been to London once.
Who knows?
Again.
No, I went last year and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was your scariest moment in the UK. Here's another random question. Now, I'm not going to pass this off as I have come up with this. I saw it on TikTok this morning.
Okay.
It's basically, do you think, so you got Mo Farah and Luke Littler.
Okay.
Now, do you know who both of them are?
I do know who both of them are.
Yeah. So let's put this, do you think that I'll cut the distance down. We'll call it a 5-mile running race. Do you think Mo Farah would win or Luke Littler? But after every mile, you've got to do a 5:01 checkout on the dartboard.
I think Luke.
Do you reckon?
I reckon so. Well, it depends how unfit he is. He looks like he might be unfit, but that doesn't mean you're not.
Yeah.
Unless Mo
No,
Farah's
that's
really good
true.
at darts.
Yeah, but it just begs a question, doesn't it, of how quick would Mo Farah run a mile? In fact, let me just Google it. How
Oh God,
fast?
he'd run it really quickly, but it depends if he can do darts.
Yeah, how fast can a professional runner
Well, like the
run
sound of the
a
keyboard
mile?
action there.
Is cool, isn't it? It's a bit Smith and
Yeah,
Sniff, that.
isn't it just? It
So,
sounds very like we
yeah.
know what we're doing.
So a professional male runner typically run a mile in 3 minutes 43 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
So basically, it all depends on if you sort of how fast Mo Farah could 5:01 checkout and how fast can Luke
Well,
Litter
yeah.
run a mile. Because it could sometimes it takes me 10 minutes to do a 5:01 checkout when I get to the double.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I'm
yeah, it
normally
may
on the,
sound like
I'm
a
normally
stupid
on the last
question.
bit. When you get to the end, it's like, oh, I just need double top. So you go double top. No, you get to 20.
Yeah.
So I need double 5. No, I missed that. And then you get down to double 1.
That's basically every game of darts I play is double 1, and I'm on it for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right.
I even bought some fancy darts, and they've made me slightly better, but not professional level yet.
Yeah, no. Well, I have a question for you, and it's about cars.
It's about time you actually come up with a question.
I know, yeah. I've been thinking about it. Random geezers just take a while to think about questions and shit.
Yeah.
So, like back in the day when we were like growing up kind of thing, all like the old people were driving around in Rover or a Triumph, depending on how old it was, but it was always something British, but mainly Rover.
Yeah.
What are they driving now?
What, as in, what's the pensioner's car of choice now?
What's the pensioner's car of choice now? Because a lot of cars now are too technical for them. Because Top Gear was definitely onto something with that beige Fiat Multipla they made.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I think that was one of the funniest episodes.
It was one of the funniest, but they did it in their own top. But it was actually a serious thing because they were right. They are far too complicated for people nowadays.
Do you think most of them are driving like Dacias?
I'd say a bit of a Dacia, but a lot of Honda Jazzes as well. Maybe a Peugeot.
Yeah, but even they're quite technical, really, when you think about it.
Yes, but they don't really have much choice not for it to be technical nowadays. Everything's got even the Dacias have got stuff on them.
Yeah, but I think as well that pensioners can't afford the cars. Not many pensioners can afford cars compared to pensioners back then.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because cars were cheaper then.
Yeah. Even just looking on Facebook Marketplace for a car, you can't pick up a bargain anymore.
No, the second-hand market's like ruined.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But, well, scrap price has a little bit to do with it. You'll get like what, 250 quid scrap for anything now.
Yeah, I got quoted 360 quid for that Freelander to scrap that.
Yeah, and that was
which is
quite big.
Yeah.
But like, a minimum of 250 quid even for a little car now.
Do you think then, for pensioners, do you think an electric car's the way to go for a pensioner?
Possibly, but if they tone down, because it's only stop and go.
Yeah.
But there needs to be a stop-start button on it.
Yeah.
Because I've been into a couple of electric cars. You get in and it's on.
Yes, that's bad. That's bad.
That is a bit like, because we know about cars and stuff, it's not too bad. But if you put an old person in that and they've got nowhere to put a key, that's going to confuse the shit out of them.
Yeah, I think basically, I think what they need is a Dacia Spring, but with less technology on it. Yeah,
park, drive, and reverse. Yeah.
What about John? What about, you know how when if you buy like an Amazon equivalent to an iPad?
Yes.
You can put it in kids mode.
Yes.
No. The actual, I think it's a Kindle Fire. It's called an Amazon Fire tablet or something, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And it's got kids mode on it. Maybe that's what they need for the cars. Pensioner mode.
Pensioner mode. That's a good idea. And then it just shuts off. It's straight to BBC Radio 2 or Classic FM. You can have them two choices.
Yep, straight to Radio 4.
Radio 4 even, yeah. And then
straight to
turns
that.
off the screen.
Archers
no
straight on.
No nothing.
Yeah. That's it. And you gotta sort of get their son or daughter.
Yeah. And an AA road map in the glove box. or side.
Yeah, no. The sat-nav is disguised as an AA road map.
Yes, that's the one. That'll do it.
That's what you need. That's what you need.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
we've solved.
Yeah, because I've been asked by old people what the blue light means on it, and it's like, well, it's either a high beam or water.
Yeah.
And it's usually because the car's full and the blue light comes on, you don't get a gauge anymore for your water, do you?
Yeah.
For your water temperature.
Nope,
I know my car's got it.
You get a blue light.
A new car doesn't.
No.
So yeah, you just get a blue light, and that confuses them.
Yeah, we could revolutionise pensioners' cars here.
I reckon so. Something needs to be done about it.
One, definitely. When was the last time you heard of anyone driving the wrong way up a motorway?
Not long ago.
Because that seems to have calmed down a bit. Or is it not?
No, I've seen it a couple of times. They seem to do it up the A.
Okay.
Somebody done that not long ago. I seen it on a Facebook group kind of thing, and they said somebody was driving.
I haven't heard of it for quite some time.
Okay. Maybe you've been asleep or something. Well, yeah, that seems to happen. I don't know how, but it does.
Yeah. To be fair, I have been on a couple of roundabouts where
it's confusing.
Even I thought, I could have drove the wrong way there.
All exits of any particular roundabout should have signage, and I don't think people read signs anymore because they're too used to the.
I'm bad for that.
Yes, because you always get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you concentrate too much on the sat nav, it's confusing. Like, I think we got lost once, didn't we? Like Liverpool.
Yes.
Because the sat nav looked like it wanted that like a further away turning, wasn't it? But then we found out it wasn't.
Was, yeah.
We had to go the wrong way.
Yeah, we had to. Did we just skip the junction and just got the next one?
Yeah, just carried on.
Yeah.
And we also once when we were, was it Burton-on-Trent? I think we went for a fish tank for me, and we were too busy talking.
Yeah,
and missed it.
Yeah, too busy chopsing.
Yeah.
Then we got to that bloke's house, and it was one of the weirdest people I've ever come across.
Yeah.
Because he just whispered at you the whole time. Can you not remember?
No, not particularly.
We parked outside his drive, and he was like, "Do you have to park there?" And we were like, "Well, we're not walking this 6-foot fish tank 16 miles down the road."
Yeah. Yes, I do remember that.
And I think, did he try and make us take his shoes off going into his house or something?
Something like that, yeah. And you're like, "No, mate."
There was something daft, wasn't there?
Yeah. But will you remove it from your house then?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, you lift it out of there. You pillock.
And you slip it.
It was a complete opposite to the other fish tank you bought in like Abersock way.
Oh yeah,
when we got to his,
wasn't it?
We got to his unit, and there was an actual like human swimming pool full of them koi carp in it.
Full of koi carp. Said, I'm going to keep them growing in here for a bit. And it was an indoor human-sized swimming pool full of carp. That was cool.
Yeah, it's like a 10-foot deep swimming pool, wasn't it?
But he used that fish tank that I got off him as a sea fish one, and he was getting actual sea water.
Yeah,
British sea water to like keep them alive and whatnot. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. So I reckon it's time we deep dive into what's been happening on the automotive YouTube this last couple of weeks.
I had a beep. Nothing happened. It's okay.
No,
just one beep.
That's because I said automotive YouTube.
On the YouTubes.
Beep. I've been out of the loop, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. You said you had.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So what has been happening?
Well, Mat Armstrong's still continuing with that Bugatti, the Alex, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
How far he's put it all together. It's pretty much together, and he tried to run it, but one of the radiators that machine man Bob, who welds everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't tell if there's a hole in it. Another people until he put water in it, and that was leaking, so it's kind of ended there. But he's managed to get it fired up. I think, did he fire it up? Yeah,
I think he fired it up when they put it back together.
In the previous episode. But they've decided to do purple and white for the interior with a weird pattern, and it looks very strange because the passenger seat is white with purple pattern on it, and the driver's seat is purple with white pattern on it.
No, that's not for me.
completely strange. I think it might look okay if he did it all the same colour and matching, but it'd do my head in. It doesn't match.
Matching I could deal with, but not matching, that would absolutely fry my head, that.
Yeah, it's very strange. But even it's got like a suede purple steering wheel. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I can cope with that, but as long as everything matches.
Yeah, no, the two seats don't match.
That's the bit that I have a problem with.
Inverted kind of thing, and that's really does my OC.
Yeah,
because I like things to match. Yeah,
yeah, I do.
But he's got that going.
When you see track cars, with odd seats in them. Even though I know that it's there for a purpose, I still don't like it.
Yes, I know what you mean. The driver's seat's just a bucket seat, and the passenger seat's the normal one. You're like, nah, come on, it's not another bucket seat in.
Yeah, exactly that. I'm glad it's not just me that thinks that.
No, you're right.
So have they said about how they're going to get the headlights and the windscreen for it?
Somebody said, I think, and like when he first started it, there's a possibility they might be able to repair the one headlight with like 3D printing or something like that. I suppose you could, but it's cool how he's making things for it because Bugatti won't sell him anything.
Yeah, I still think they've dropped the ball on this.
The Bugatti, I think, well, saying that, the people that buy Bugattis aren't going to care less, are they? Unless you're an automotive YouTuber. But yeah, most people that tend to buy Bugattis would probably just give it to Bugatti and it doesn't matter.
True, yeah. But I mean, I think it's just exposing that there's not that much worth in them cars.
Yes, there is that as well.
Yeah,
maybe
it's not the millions and millions that it's worth.
Like the Veyron, didn't they say they lost loads of money on every single one they made?
I can find that out, seeing as though I'm actually sat at the computer.
Yes, can get that nice keyboard noise going
again.
How
much money did Bugatti lose? They lost apparently 4.6 million euros on each Veyron.
Yeah, it was just a thing so they could prove that they could do it. So
yeah. But you'd think, though, in the modern climate, that
if the only place you could take your car to is Bugatti.
Yeah, I just don't agree with the price of them cars. I can't see where the money goes to.
No, obviously not Bugatti by the internet.
Yeah, because Mat Armstrong has actually got a Veyron himself now, hasn't he?
Yes, he does. Yes, and part of that is Volkswagen as well.
Yeah, and it all boils down to the key as well. I couldn't spend that much money on a car.
And
knowing it's got the same key as a Passat.
Yeah. And a Volkswagen Transporter.
Yeah. Do you buy the fact that he reckons it was just that fuse?
No. There's some reason why it melted.
Yeah.
There's a reason, and he might find out later, or he might not tell us. One of the two.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, isn't it, that Mark McCann's... Because, Mark, you've heard of Mark McCann, haven't you?
Yeah, he's got one as well,
his one, it was actually owned by the same person.
Yes, they were pictured together. And also, know Taylor off of Auto Alex Taylor?
Yeah.
His Porsche was pictured with both of them.
Yeah, but that was debunked as actual genuine, wasn't it?
As somebody else, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's weird how both them Veyrons are knackered.
Yeah.
And both have been owned by the same person.
Weren't they rent-a-cars at one point? Somebody said. Well, whoever rents them ain't going to look after it, are they? Because when you get a rent-a-car, you don't look after.
Yeah. Don't be gentle, it's a rental.
That's exactly that. Imagine that, but in a Bugatti.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I was renting it, I would do the same thing. I would hammer the shit out of it.
Hammer it, and then because if you owned it yourself, if you hammered it, you go, oh, that's going to be expensive. But if you're renting it off someone, I couldn't care less.
Exactly that, yeah. That's someone else's problem.
One of the best stories I heard about renting a car, there was a place, I was either America, I think, they rented a Porsche out, and basically somebody had a Porsche themselves but broke some wheels or something along them lines. So they rented this Porsche for a couple of days and swapped all the parts over from the crap one to the rent one. And the rental people didn't realise till it went in for a service or something. I was like,
fucking hell.
I've heard of people doing that with like vans.
With the engines.
Yeah, that's
it. Van engines.
Yeah. It's madness. But it kind of makes sense a little bit in a bad way. I don't condone it.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not
It's
being
quite
funny.
clever.
If you sort of you rent a car of Enterprise,
Yes.
you take your car back, some spotty little Herbert teenager takes the keys back of you. They
Yeah.
just look around it and see if you've scratched it.
Scratched
He
it.
doesn't know what's underneath that engine bay, does he?
He hasn't got a clue what an engine is, probably.
No. So you could swap a petrol for a diesel, and he's probably not going to know as long as you've not scratched it.
Yeah. Yeah. As
I
long as
always
the
think like
paintwork's
if you had
fine.
if you had an expensive car, I would swap the wheels off them. If they
Yeah.
if you knew this particular rental car had good wheels and tires, I'd be
Well,
like,
that's what
right,
they
I'll
did
swap
with this
them over.
Porsche. Swapped them over.
Yeah,
And that's how they noticed,
it
I think,
makes
because on the
sense.
service, the tyres went, wow, these are really like older than the car kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they thought, well,
Yeah,
maybe somebody had just swapped the tyres over, and they thought, fair enough. But when they took the tyres off, they realised, I don't know if they marked the wheels or something, that them wheels didn't belong to that car. And I was like,
yeah.
you crafty bastard.
Yeah. Can you imagine though trying to figure it out, and like maybe if they rented the car in a fake name with a fake driving license or something?
Yeah, but I'm sure
You're just
somebody
never
did
going to
it
get your
with
money back.
like a Porsche, swap the engine. The
That's
engine,
what
because
Taylor
they only
needs to do by the looks of it.
well, what, go and rent a 911 and swap the engine over. Yeah, it might be a good idea for him, that. Save himself a bob or two,
Right, so just a quick, what's the word? A quick observation.
Yeah.
Do you think that car will be seen again on that channel?
Possibly in time, just not anytime soon. Well, he's all ice blasted.
I know, but from what they're like reading between the lines, it sounds like that car has got quite a bit wrong with it, more than what they thought.
Because that's why that bloke didn't do it, I thought. I was like, why would you sell a Porsche with a knackered engine and a knackered everything and not do it?
Yeah.
Because it's worth a lot more money done. And they had to go at it or something and then stop.
There's something. That bloke knew more than what he was letting on to, didn't he?
100%. Yeah, you wouldn't tell him, would you? Because you want to sell it for a bit more money.
Yeah, I know, but he must have known that he was going to be on YouTube with it as well.
Yeah, well, some people just do not care.
No, he's basically sold that car, and as soon as they've left, he's gone,
oh, thank fuck for that.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. Swerved the bullet there.
And it just.
So there was that, and their classic car road trip finally happened.
Yes, I was good.
Pleasantly surprised with it and disappointed at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that should have been 2-3 part of that.
Yes, it should. It should have been a 2-parter, or at least be a bit longer.
It doesn't seem like much of a challenge driving to Cornwall.
Yeah, but it is in cars that they buggered about with.
No, because that's the same distance someone could bicycle in the same time. That's not.
Well, there is that. Yeah, that's very true. But it did make it better because Tom Lenford was on it.
Yeah, that improves them all. To be fair, when he's on.
Yes, it does. Yeah, because he's funny. I like him.
Yeah, he needs to be on all the road trips he does.
Yes. What made me laugh was Alex forgetting, I'll go and do some bacon butties in the van. Oh, I forgot to buy gas. Then I don't know what gas they bought, but it was £120 for gas. And it was only a little bottle.
I know, but that's because they would have had to buy the bottle as well. Whereas usually you take your bottle back, don't you?
because you rent it. Yeah, you have to rent the bottle, don't you? Well, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
See, now it makes sense.
See?
Yeah, I forgot about the rental of a bottle. Yeah. Well, I usually just get bottles given me, and then I'll go and get them filled up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you can't really get rid of old ones.
You get offered them all the time.
Yeah.
No, you can't now. So yeah, that was good. Rory's Triumph was good.
Yes,
I like that.
That was funny when it rained.
Yeah, that would piss me right off. That would.
I think the Triumph roof fitment as well was standard on them.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was happy that they left it like that because that's how it would have left the Leyland factory.
God, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that'll do, yeah.
Well, it would have left like that and a bit more brown in it. It was too green for British Leyland's taste, that.
Yeah, I would have resprayed it brown, personally.
Well, God, it would have been brown. A nice metallic brown, Alex, just to bring it up to date a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, basically, they shouldn't have bothered taking that Volkswagen as well.
No, because it didn't have a classic car engine, did it, really?
No, you can't. That was just completely defeating the object of it all.
Yeah, he was just taking his newer engine for a drive in a van.
Yeah.
That woman's
And-
definitely going to make it.
Yeah. And again, it brings me back to, if that was a proper classic car challenge, they should have bought them cars and done the road trip the next day.
Well, they tried to, didn't they, I think, but then realised that those cars that they bought, they didn't look at properly.
No, but then I would have been more impressed with them driving to Cornwall.
Yes, they should have had a
Because
go at it
basically,
with him being broken.
it's bar the Allegro, it's 3 cars that have been fully restored driving 250 miles. It's not that impressive.
No, well, I think what happened was the Spitfire needed lots of welding. That camper van needed lots of welding, and it weren't safe to be on a road. And I know that they were tax-free and MOT-free, but it's on YouTube, so you've kind of got to do it properly.
I know,
because if
but
you show how
technically-
rotten that Taylor's Mini was rotten, it had holes in the floor. You can't show that on YouTube and then drive it down the road. You've just incriminated yourself. That's the downside to YouTube.
By the letter of the law, they could have picked them up and gone straight on the road trip.
I think they
then
should have done that.
inspected them later.
Yes, and then go, oh, we shouldn't have done that. And because I think Top Gear did it a lot as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they all had mechanics, didn't they? On the shoot
and ways
with them, which
around
they don't
things.
tell you.
Yeah.
Speaking of ways around things, shall we put the classic car back in the garage and bring this podcast to an end?
Yes, I reckon so.
Because we're over half an hour now.
Yeah.
So, been a couple of weeks. Give me an inspirational quote.
Oh, God, yeah. It's not what you do with it that counts. It's how you do with it that counts.
I like it.
Not saying
I
what.
like it. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That was just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Not bad for a random geezer.
No, I'll give you that, Stu. That was pretty bang on. So, that's been episode something. I don't know what.
We've been
maybe
on
5.
a few episodes now, yeah. Are you counting the episodes with just you in it?
I don't, because I have to upload them in an order, don't I? So
yeah,
it will be some sort of episode. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. I've been Fat Jack, and that's been Some Random Geezer. And we'll see you next week.
See ya. Thank you.
See you in a bit.